Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you stopping by, checking out the videos. You see here on the workbench, it's got a few parts need to get put in. This one I won't be putting in today. And this right here is the relay. This right here is the 4 contour fan that I had spoke about in the last video. This right here is the same relay that Funky 50 just put on his, and he recommended it, so I ordered me one also. This right here is our protective. It's supposed to be like the DI stuff, but I haven't pulled it out yet. This right here is going to go over the vacuum line, because that vacuum line is right here next to the header, so that's what that is. This right here is the MSD coil that I talked about in the last video, so that come in. Need to get that put on. So what today's video is going to consist of is getting this right here installed. Now this right here is a starter that I ordered this week. I was going to have one anyway. That one's still the stock MoreTorque. I'm pretty sure it's probably wore out by now, but my problem with it is sometimes it won't engage. Don't have no problem with it engaging and disengaging when it does. It just sometimes it won't engage. So what we need to do is get that thing swapped out. So I ordered this right here this week. Let me grab a razor blade and we'll get it opened up and see what we got. I just got on the old Googles and kind of searched around, and I looked for quite a bit, tried to find the best deals I possibly could, of course. Everybody that's been around my channel for a while knows that I like to buy things on a budget. Move this out of the way. So we got right here, we got the Power Master Performance. This one right here is supposed to be I think this one's supposed to be the Pro, I believe. I have to look back at my email and check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure I ordered, I think it's the, I can't remember what it is actually, guys. Got the instructions and all for the starter. And, oh, plus, that's it. So what I ended up getting was the Power Master Performance Power Max Plus. It was $145 for this starter. And it was shipped, it was all said and done, it was like 171 bucks, I believe, for the starter. So, not a bad deal. And it looks like, I don't know if you can clock this thing or not, guys, to be honest with you. It should bolt right up to the car. We'll find out today, though, won't we? But yeah, nice looking starter, everything looks good on it. Nice quality. But it was either this or the place I bought it from brand. Their brand was, I think it was $125, and then by the time you add your shipping and all that, so you know, for a few more dollars I could get a Power Master. So that's why I went ahead and got the Power Master. So I got that to get installed today, guys. I really needed that. Like I said, sometimes it just wouldn't engage at all. But now's the time to change it, to be honest with you. And like I said, right here goes the installation. Instructions, I should say. I don't know why I said installation. And there's my coil. We're going to try to get these two mounted up today. So what I need to do now, though, is I need to reach up under the car, snatch out that starter, and then we can worry about getting this right here installed. Now, I'm not going to shoot the video of me taking the starter out. You guys see plenty of videos, but we might get under there when we get ready to install a new one, in case I run any kind of hiccups. We can kind of run across them together, you know what I mean? But technically, this thing's supposed to bolt right up. We'll see. All right, got the old starter off. As you see, MoreTorque. I'm gonna hang on to this, probably have it rebuilt. Now, looking at the instructions, I'm gonna have to run an extra wire to the load side of the starter relay down to the solenoid here on the starter, which will be right here on this one. Starter wire go on this one right here. So that's what I'm fixing to do right now. I actually found a piece of wire, some heavy gauge. I think it's for one of my amps or something, I'm not sure. Hopefully I got enough here. I hope so. But what I'm fixing to do now is put an end on here, put some shrink wrap, all that good stuff on there, and get back under the car. Now, just so you know, I did have to clock this thing, so I basically just clocked it the way I wanted it. And I got my solenoid, you'll see here in a second, sitting over here. Thank God for tubular K members, man. This is one reason why I put this tubular K member in this car. For this specific reason. So I got it clocked where my solenoid's right over here, where it's easy to access. Right over here. Got the new coil in, got the heat shield on the vacuum line right here, as you see, guys. The wire you see me install on the starter goes on this post right here where the starter wire used to be. Then you move the starter wire from this post over to this post with the other wires. So technically the only wire should be on this post here was the wire that I added to the starter. So that's how you wire the starter up. So there's the starter's in. And you can see how I got it wired up. Get out of the shadow there. It's got a wire coming off this post here, and then the wire right there going, both of them going to the solenoid switch up top. And that's the starter, guys. But yeah, that's it. Starter's in. The car busted off, no problem. I just wanted to see if it would spin over and fire off. It did. I didn't want to run it long because I still need to get the fuel set for when it's idling. It's burning kind of rich, so don't want to run it too long, guys. I just spun it over, she fired up, so the starter is good. Next video, try to get started on the contour electric fans, and we got the piece right here for it also. Matter of fact, let's do this real quick before we wrap this video up. Let's open this up, because I still got to order the pigtails anyway. So let's open this right here up real quick and check it out and see what kind of pigtails you got to have, because my understanding with talking with Funky is these things have, seems like, 2 different pigtails. Let's see if I can get that one-handed here. There we go. Lay it up here on the bench. Alright. So we don't need that anymore. Throw that over out of the way. Alright, let's open this thing up. What did I do with the razor blade? There it is. Alright, there you go, guys. That's the way mine came. Now, I didn't order mine from eBay. I know, shocker, right? No, I ordered it from one of my other typical sites that I like to use. See if I can get it open. There we go. So it looks like I'm gonna have to have the square pigtail. So get the pigtails ordered for that thing there. I like the way this thing was packaged, to be honest with you. But yeah, get the square pigtails order for that. And I'll get that thing right there wired in the next video, guys. But that's all I got for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you drop me a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click that notification bell that says all. That way you'll be notified when I upload my next video. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Until next time, see you then.